What's up, everybody? We are here to talk about Kitty Pryde today. She was just given to everyone for free by Second Dinner because of all the issues with her initial release, and she's taken over the meta. Okay, it's been about a week since she was released and given to everybody, and now she's taken over, but I don't think it's all hype. I don't think it's just that everyone's trying her out. I think she is the real deal, and I played this Kitty Pryde Bounce Deck on stream recently, and I went from 84 to rank 97 during the stream. Okay, so within a few hours, I climbed up those 13 ranks, and this deck is pretty nuts. Now, I do think Kitty Pryde is a bit overpowered, if I'm being honest. I do think she's too strong for one drop, and she does not have enough counters because of how she works with coming back to hand before priority. She can dodge Killmonger and the like, and she fits into a few different decks, notably a Bounce deck as well as a Sarah Control or Sarah Miracle deck. So we're going to be talking about this. Now, normally I like to make videos on decks that have pretty unique and unpredictable combos and card synergies, but given how Kitty Pryde has taken over the meta and how this deck worked out for me, I just had to make a video about it, okay? I just have to talk about this. I think she's so strong, and I think the deck as a whole is fairly healthy for the meta in that it's kind of difficult to play. Okay, it's not super easy. It's not like we're back in the Shuri meta where it was turn 4 Shuri, turn 5 Red Skull, turn 6 Taskmaster. Okay, it's not that simple. It's a pretty complex deck, and I think the deck overall is healthy, but I do think Kitty Pryde's overpowered, and we're going to see that. So I've got a bit of a different layout for today's video. I'm going to go into the deck breakdown and possible card replacements, and then I'll go into the win conditions. But instead of going into the mock board game example, I will just cover some key points about the deck, okay? Because the gameplay, it's so dynamic. Cards are constantly bouncing back to your hand, getting buffed in your hand, getting buffed on the board, getting cost reductions. I mean, there's so much going on. The mock gameplay, it's very hard to show. So we're just going to focus on the live gameplay for that, and you can see how the deck plays out. So I do have timestamps in the video as always. And before we move forward, remember to hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So this is the Kitty Pryde Bounce Deck that put in the hard work to take me all the way to infinite this season. Of course, we've got Kitty Pryde in here. Again, she is just so strong. And then we've got some core bounce cards such as Beast and Falcon. Note that bounce cards do power up the collector, so he's in there because he can get really strong. You can also play cards on Angela and then bounce them back to hand, so she will get a huge power boost. We've got cards like Hood and Bast to just add a bunch of power to your hand. Now, when I was streaming this deck, I actually did not have Enchantress in it to begin with, and I swapped her out partway through, and it worked out incredible for me. I was running into a good number of Electro, Sandman, ramp type decks, and I was able to just start beating them once I put in Enchantress, because my opponent would play Electro turn 3 and Sandman turn 4 and often snap, thinking they now had me, that I could not win if I wasn't playing more than one card per turn. Turn 5 I would take to just Enchantress, and then turn 6 I'd hit him with the big combo. So I started countering these decks that were set out to counter what I was playing. So I definitely recommend trying out Enchantress at the moment, just because we are seeing a lot of Sandman out there. For possible card replacements, you've got some options. Jeff, he's always really good. Mysterio works great with Bishop and Hitmonkey. America Chavez in here can be used to just help you draw more consistently. If you get Kitty Pryde or Bast on turn 1, you're really going to be set for the game. And then cards like Korg, Shang-Chi, and Valkyrie are just good additions. They can really counter some decks and be some game-winning cards. To get into the win conditions for this deck, it has so many of them. Okay, you're looking at the 5 big hitters here. It just has so many cards that you can power up, get to huge stats, and just carry a lane. And you just need to win 2 lanes. Okay, so the main objective is to get at least 2 of these cards powered up in separate lanes and just dominate from there. This deck doesn't have tools to add into lanes that are closed off or you can't play in, but you can stick the Collector or Bishop in a lane that's getting shut down. via a card like Storm or Professor X, and they can continue to power up even though you can't play cards in that lane anymore. But all of these cards can get to a huge stat line over the course of the game. You're going to want at least 2 of them powered up, but you can have more. They really synergize with each other, so you could have 3, 4, or even all of these cards at huge numbers, and you're just going to dominate the board with power. As I mentioned earlier, bouncing cards back to your hand will power up the collector, and it's also a great way to keep playing cards on Angela. On turn 3, you can look to Angela plus Kitty Pryde or the collector plus Kitty Pryde, and Kitty Pryde herself will be getting powered up 2 power each turn you play her, and then she will also be powering up Angela or the collector. I mean, these cards just power up together, and you start the game with pretty low power on the board, and that just really builds up. Okay, and you can even beast a bunch of cards back to your hand, Falcon all your 1-drops back to your hand, and just shoot the collector's power up. I mean, this deck really gets out of control pretty quickly, and it's fun to play. So as I mentioned, I'm not going to be showing a mock gameplay example in this video just because this deck has so much bouncing around. It's so hard to show in just one set example. So I'm just going to cover this and another key point that I want you to remember before we get into the gameplay. So turn 1, Kitty Pryde's really good, and she's going to be powering up by 2, so she's great if you have her. But if you do have Bast in hand, you will almost always want to play Bast even over Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde will get +2 from herself. Bast will give her +3 on the first turn. And if you have other cards in your hand, like Angela, Bishop, Hitmonkey, Bast hitting those, giving them +3 is going to be so strong. The only time I would choose Kitty Pryde over Bast on the first turn is if you have a hand of cards that are already around 3 power. Maybe you've got Falcon, Enchantress, and Beast in your hand. Okay, something along those lines, because you do really want to be hitting your 0 power cards or your 1 power cards with Bast. So you could choose Kitty Pryde over Bast if that's how your hand is looking that turn, but almost always we will choose Bast over Kitty Pryde, but both of them are amazing turn 1 cards. If you get either of these cards down on turn 1, you are going to be set for the game, almost guaranteed. Another core concept that I really wanted to bring up, and you'll see me talk about this in the gameplay, you'll see me manage it, is hand size. You can only have up to 7 cards in your hand at any given time, and this deck is constantly adding cards to your hand, which is great when you're getting, a demon that's a 1-cost 6 power card. Kitty Pryde's going back to power up. Beast and Falcon are sending cards to your hand and buffing them up, as well as cards on the board. But your hand will get full, and then you won't be drawing any new cards. So if you have all the cards you need, go ahead and fill your hand. But if you are looking to draw some cards still, it is important to manage your hand size. You may have times where you just can't play a card like Falcon because you actually don't want to fill your hand. Now, one thing that's good about Kitty Pryde is she will come back to your hand before you draw. So if you end your turn with 6 cards in your hand and you played Kitty Pryde that turn, at the start of the next turn, Kitty Pryde will come back to your hand, get her +2 power, your hand size will then be at 7, and you will miss your next draw. Okay, but at least you're still getting Kitty back and she's powering up. So if you're worried about that and thinking it during the game, just remember that Kitty Pryde comes back to your hand before you draw and before the game determines priority and who's going to go first that turn. Now, that's enough talking. Let's show off this crazy deck and get into some gameplay. Okay, we got Bast and Kitty and Collector and Beast. Oof, baby. Sheesh. Okay. We're actually going to Kitty first because I think I'm going to get a better target, another target for Bast next turn. The only target that's not good is Enchantress. So, okay, we counter that Nebula with Kitty Pryde. Oh my gosh, that hurts us. That hurts us, chat. That hurts us. It's not what we like to see. No, no, no. Yeah, I might snap soon. I have to see what their deck is. We don't have Enchantress in our hands, so if they have a Sandman deck, could be in trouble. Add a card to their hand. I mean, we are worried about our hand getting full. The end of turn 4? Okay. It's going to be after turn 4. Let's see what they got here. Okay, we have Enchantress. Okay. You know what? We are not worried about Sandman because we have this Enchantress here. Isn't that a great feeling? Great, great feeling.
Opponent snapped.
They have Sandman. That's why they snapped. They will place Sandman on the right location. I could just kill it this turn, or I could wait a turn. I'm going to wait a turn just in case I'm wrong. If they kill my beast, that's okay. I'm powering up my collector. Ooh, man. If I'd done that this turn, that would have been crazy, though. Right, that would have been hype. But, yeah. That would have been a pretty hype, though. Right? Let's be honest. But my turn 6 is going to be nasty. The only problem is I have priority. They could have Killmonger. And I'm going to have priority probably going into the last turn. Oop. Are they going to Doctor Doom Odin? Okay. So if they have Odin next, we can expect 5 more power on the right lane, which we basically already beat. We do not have priority this turn, which is beautiful for us. We can actually play for the middle. Let's forget the middle. This is 10 on the left. We're already at 13. 5 on the right, if they play there, puts us at 17. That puts us at 18 on the right. How much we have to the left? 13? That's only 8 ahead, okay. They're treated, we got them. Boom! Enchantress. 4 cubes. They did the right thing, they snapped before playing Sandman. But we have successfully countered their counter. Okay, start off with Iceman. Just bug our opponent a little bit. They're playing Thanos. 14 cards in their deck. See how it goes. See if it's a Thanos or a Destroy Thanos. Because I haven't seen that as much since Wave got nerfed, which hurts death. Okay, well, they have the Power Stone out early. Those squirrels, we keep getting those dang squirrels. They piss us off. Take up space on our board. If we play Falcon, they will fill our hand. It is not a location we love to see. But if we get Bast, we can make them all 1/3s. You know, there's some potential to make it not the worst. Okay. Did y'all just hear me saying that? Why did they snap? Hey, Thanos wins the right lane pretty hard. I don't know. I'm telling you, it's 6 cards. I'm going to draw one. Okay, I'm going to stick around. They're obviously really confident, so I think... Oh, we got them. We destroyed them. We are wrecking them. I'm not going to snap. If I do snap, I believe they might expect Enchantress or something, and they'll play Cosmo. You know what I mean? They're going to think I see their Patriot and I can counter it, so I'm not going to snap. I'm going to take their 2 cubes that they already put on the table. I could even save it. Is that greedy? I'm a bit worried about a Mystique in a different lane. But they'd have to play at this turn, and they have priority. So there's nothing I can do to prevent that. I'm going to stick around. Is it greedy? Yes. But I'm going to stick around one more turn before I play down the Enchantress. Oh, no abilities. Wow, they got a really good location set up. With the Quantum Realm and no... Oh, Mojo! Oh my god, I'm going to smoke this guy. I'm going to destroy him. Oh, we are destroying them. Oh, it's not even funny. God, they do not know what's coming with this Enchantress. Wait, I can set Kitty's base power to 2 this turn. I'll play her here. It'll get set to 2. I'll play out my squirrels. We don't have enough mana for everything. But they're going to lose so much power. God, Enchantress on the last turn is a bit funky, but they're going to lose so much power they don't realize. Because they're losing Patriot. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's kind of risky. What? Oh my gosh. Limbo. Wait, am I just winning on the board? Okay, the problem now is, even with Patriot and Khazar, I'm just winning on the board. I don't want them to surrender. I'm gonna snap. They might just retreat. I need to snap before it's too late. And we have exactly 3 spots on the last turn. We have exactly 3 cards that we want to play. Oh, what is that? Is that Onslaught or something? Wouldn't that be funny? It was a stone. Okay, we are getting 8 cubes. F it, snap. Yep. They have priority. Now, if they Cosmo the right lane, I think we still might beat them. If they Cosmo the right lane, we still might win. Because we've got so much dang power. If they have Onslaught and I'm them, I'm playing Onslaught on the right. You know what I mean? You're powering up Patriot. So they're going to be really happy. They're going to be really confident. Okay, Hitmonkey's going to be at 7. Kitty Pryde is at 6. I'm going to play Hitmonkey in the middle because he's at 7. And 7, Angela gets another 2, so that's plus 9. Middle's going to be 21. If they don't have Onslaught or anything, they're just going to surrender because even if my Enchantress doesn't hit, they're just losing. But give it to us. Give us the 8 cubes. If they play Cosmo on the right, I think we still win because they don't have enough power in the middle. We're actually too far ahead. I wish we weren't so far ahead. Oh! There we go. That is how you do it. Yep. That's why we got Enchantress in the deck. That's why he's here. He's actually here for, or she's here for Sandman, but you know, we will take it. Man, they got destroyed. Ooh. Ooh. Good thing we saved it, right? I thought about just playing Enchantress on turn 4. Okay. We like the big house. That's a free goose for us. Do not love Vibranium yet. Oh man, they can move Jeff there. That kind of hurts. I'm trying to think if, I guess Angela's better than the Collector. She gets powered up by 2.
Opponent snapped.
I mean, I get that they snapped, but like... I don't know, I'm gonna have a lot of power on the board, you know what I mean? If they play Sandman, I'm okay with that. Should I just snap right now? I guess I'll wait. I mean, even if they have Dr. Octopus, I'm gonna snap back. I'll give him a little emoji too. That way, I'm not snapping right after they play Sandman, so it's not obvious that I can counter it. That way I look like I'm a fool. Let's see Sandman here. Give it to us. Okay, even Dr. Octopus is fine. Because Kitty comes back to our hand, right? So we have space in our hand still. We are kind of big chillin'. If they have something big this turn, they're just gonna beat us in the middle. Huh. Nimrod, huh? Okay, let's see how much power I'm adding. Because they're going Jeff to the right. I'm adding 10, or is it 8, 9 to the middle. They're emoting, so I probably lose. But I'm kind of curious to see what they have. So should I just take the 8 cube loss? I think so. I think we're curious. Let's do... Oh, they retreated. They were bluffing us, trying to emote us. It was a bluff. We had the chutzpah to go through with it. And we called their bluff. And we will take these cubes all the way to the bank. The peak. Wow. Do I snap? I have to snap. Did hit our Enchantress, which kind of sucks. But that's pretty good. Don't tell me they got Kitty Pryde. Okay, good. Woof. I was worried. I'm like, dang it. 0 cost Kitty Pryde out the gate. Oh! Wow. 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 I mean, maybe they have something to, you know, mess up the location, but sheesh. I would not want to be them right now. There's no point in them just retreating right now. I mean, they could, but I already snapped. They already stuck around. So they might as well wait a bit. And I am just kind of crushing them. Man, beautiful start for us. Great luck. Snap turn 1, because we knew it was just great for us. They blind played Nebula, and they paid the price, unfortunately. Pretty unlucky for them. Don't be something big. Okay. Ah, it's Electro. Dang it. Okay, so we do have Enchantress, though. They're losing the middle. We're going to play... You know, we're actually going to run out of space on the board. I'm going to play nothing, because next turn I'm playing Enchantress. And then I basically have enough energy to play everything. Let them snap. Let them snap. Ooh, dang it, that sucks, but honestly, my cards are pretty good. And we already stuck around, so we're just gonna do this. I do wish I'd played a card last turn, though, maybe. Because they lost the middle hard, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we've got a 6-power demon. We are kind of big chillin'. Okay, what do we get? We get Iceman. They have 14 in the middle. Are we worried about them beating us in the middle? Electro deck never plays that type of stuff. If they do, Angela gets powered up by 4. That's 7. Yeah, we are just crushing people. We can even do this, actually. This powers up Bishop even more. Bast hurts us in the case of a tie, but it's 1 for 1. And it's better against a Killmonger. Okay. Wow, we are looking good there. I think Bishop's just so powered up, even against a Killmonger. Yeah, we smashed him. Enchantress again, winning us 8 cubes. I mean, great tech card. Great tech card paired with Kitty Pryde. He's just got a lot of potential. A lot of different cards. Sunspot, we will power up to 3. We will take that. Okay, we do not want to play the Collector there in fear of him getting Shang-Chi'd. Sentinel, are we against a Dino deck? Or a Sarah control? By the way, we're pretty confident. Except we do not like that location. I mean, it helps with Hitmonkey, but that's about it. Unfortunately. Their hand. Are we against a bot? What's going on here? I gotta look up the bot list. Just seeing people doing bad plays, and it makes me look up the bot list. But I feel like they added new bots to the game because I'm not seeing people here. Oh wait, no, this is a bot. Belle Dumnez, they're on the bot list. Okay, so we are against a bot, confirmed. We have to be strategic here. Okay, we do not want to win too hard. We want to be losing going into the final turn so that they snap. Okay? We know it's a bot because they played bad, so we searched them up and they're on the list. I also have a basic card back. It's pretty common in bots. So we are purposely going to suppress our power. Look at that. I mean, Beast first. These bots, their coding is absolutely bonkers. Okay, we're doing really good, losing all of our lanes. We can add 2 demons to our hand, and it keeps this lane the same power. Powers up Collector twice and Bishop once, but our opponents can play something, so we're okay. If they play on the right or the left especially, we're really good here, because we're going to be tied otherwise. Okay, perfect. Yes. Oh my goodness, they are just handing me this 8 cubes. Okay. Yep. They're gonna snap right away. Boom. Bots snap immediately at the start of turn 6 if they're winning. Okay, well, Hitmonkey's obviously great on the right. Or he's gonna power up twice. What if they play Devil Dino and beat us? No, if they play Devil Dino, they only have 5 mana. Or that's 5 energy, sorry. So they have 1 left. They could not fill up the middle. We're going to take advantage of this middle. We're going like this. Powering up Bishop. Yeah, we got this 8 cubes. They're going to play something dumb, too. It's a bot. Take it to town, I think. It was Devil Dino. I was exactly right. Well, I thought they might play in the middle, and then they just don't have enough to build up. Okay, well, that's how you steal 8 cubes from a bot. Free ranks. That's what I call it. Free ranks. It's good to identify a bot early so you can adjust your gameplay accordingly.
Victory.
Ooh, we went from 94 to 96 with that win. Okay, we have an amazing hand. This is pretty ideal.
Opponent snapped.
Our opponent has an amazing hand too. I guess we wait around. I just said our hand's ideal, so I can't just retreat, right? Makes me look like a weenie. Okay, they're not playing anything. Makes me think it's some Galactus shenanigans. Okay, they've got one card over there. It would have been nice if it hit Dark Dimension. I mean, there could be some Wong combo deck, but they snapped right away. I mean, it's kind of weird. In my professional opinion. Okay, they're just playing cards in Dark Dimension, but they played a card there, what, turn 3, and now one turn 4? What could they possibly have? Right? They played something before Wong. I mean, maybe it's a Gambit, something, combo. But they snapped on turn 1, and those combos get shut down so easily. I find it odd that they snapped so early. Okay, I'm trying to think of the best way to send crap back to my hand. Maybe it's this. I guess if they have Killmonger, though, they're going to have or I'm going to have priority, so Killmonger kind of messes with me. But my Angela is so dang strong. What do they got?
I am.
Okay, I was thinking maybe it was a Mr. Negative deck, but... No way, we just drew Enchantress. I don't know what they're planning, but they obviously like Iron Man, and they snapped at the start. They've got a whole weird setup. We're just going to ruin their time. We've got a bunch of cheap cards here. Boom. That's 18. There's no way they're beating more than that on the left. You know what I mean? It's not a chance. Okay, the hood will actually power up Angela by 2, and it's -2 power, but if they have Killmonger and the hood gets killed, it's fine. They can't have any Galactus shenanigans on the right. No, I destroyed them. I don't know what they did on the right. I'm really excited to see their deck. I mean, what is that? Did I get hit with some Gambit shenanigans? I've just not snapped because I didn't know. Oh, it was Ultron. Okay, well, their plan... Is it Onslaught? Dang, I got played. Oh. No, I didn't. Oh, they played 2 cards at the end. That's right, they couldn't have Onslaught. Man, they thought they were sneaky. The Iron Man would have won. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and have been getting as much joy out of Kitty Pryde as I've been, and I'll see you next time.